She was frantic inside the car because she couldn't really see and she couldn't get the car door open.
A Marine reliving the moment he ran into a fireball to rescue two women trapped in a multi-car wreck. Good evening, I'm Lindsay Pena.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. That crash happened on the 163 South near the 52 in Miramar. Our attendance reporter Lauren Davis is joining us on this story. And Lauren, that Marine says he couldn't have rescued the women if it wasn't for his military training.
That is absolutely right. He was riding his motorcycle to work this morning like he does every morning when he saw the flames and he pulled over to help. And he told me that his Marine training is what helped him save these two women's lives. This is video from the fiery crash. Sergeant Gary Wilson was one of the first people on the scene.
To my right, I saw a big ball of fire, and I saw that there was no emergency personnel that was there yet. So I just swung over to see if there's anything I could do.
He smashed in the driver's side door and pulled the bloody, disoriented female driver out of her burning car.
I had my jacket still on, and I know it was padded, so I just didn't even really think about it. I just stepped in and just elbowed the window open and just pulled her out.
Then he noticed another woman trapped inside another car.
She was frantic inside the car because she couldn't really see and she couldn't get the car door open.
He was able to pry that door open and get her out. He said she had an injured leg, so he cradle carried her to another car. The cause of the crash is still under investigation, but another driver involved said a speeding truck may have been to blame.
Or I think the big white truck, came in at a pretty high speed, and then what I saw in my back mirror, I saw this car and I'm thinking, oh, this is not good. And one car got hit and one car got hit, and mine was the last, and I got kind of spun out in the traffic, and once I got stopped there, I saw the other car on fire.
Sergeant Wilson tells me he didn't think twice about helping.
We were taught not to hesitate. You know, that's what we teach them to do.
He says he wasn't scared to run up to a burning car and glad he was able to save their lives.
Doing my job as a Marine. You know, we're here to serve the people.
Now, the names of the two women have not been released yet. We were told they were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and they are expected to make a full recovery. There were no other injuries in this crash. In Miramar, Lauren Davis, 10 News.